I know exactly what's going on at pickaxe. It's not a big problem. We took out their nuclear sites, and we'll have to take out pickaxe if we don't make a deal. If we don't make a deal, we'll take it out very easily. This is actually a good time to make a deal for them. If they don't make a deal, then I go back and I finish the job. But that's going to take them forever to rebuild. I go back and finish up the job, and some people would like with the bridges would be very easy. I could take out most of their bridges in less than an hour.
President Trump is meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu now as the high-stakes negotiations continue. Okay, Taylor,
we talked about this last week and yesterday, and I feel like a little bit of a broken record saying this. This was an oil market that's desperate to go down. You know how we talked about this was an equity market that was just desperate to go up, climbing that wall of worry? It felt like the oil market just wanted a reason to go down, wanted any excuse, and Brian, that's what you're seeing today and yesterday. I think my concern is we've seen how volatile it is. The minute that the MOU was ripped up or the minute that they closed the strait, oil shoots back up again. So I think I can't sit here today and look at you and say, oh yeah, we're all in the clear, oil's lower and it's loyal forever and we're producing more and we're the world's exporter and we're going to refill the SPR and all of our problems are solved. I think today oil is lower, but I still have a lot of concerns about the strait, the Red Sea, and also refilling our SPR, the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, and again, how long it takes to switch our refineries so that instead of relying on the imports for jet fuel and diesel fuel, we can use the sweet light crude that we have here, refine it for our own use as well, instead of some of the refineries that I believe are dependent more on the heavy sour, and that's the stuff that we get from abroad.
When the hook of the deal gets thrown into the water, are you still biting on that?
I like that talk. The talk that I don't like is the remaining neocon talk in Washington, because it's every time that they raise their voices that oil prices go up. We should not.
Wait, is that like the finish the job talk?
Finish the job in a way the president apparently doesn't mean, which is to, for example, the neocons are arguing now over the last 2 weeks, send in ground troops. Dramatic, bright red line for us at Heritage and for the American people. I think the president knows that. To your question, though, Brian, about the president's talk of negotiation, I actually see this as success. We have denuded Iran's military by 20 or 25 years, probably 8 to 10 years on their nuclear program. The president could declare victory tonight to the American people, and Iran will be weaker than it would have been at the beginning of this. The key for us, I think, is to keep the military strangulation of Iran's military going, as well as the economic warfare, but I also think this is an opportunity to recognize that our missile stockpiles are dangerously low. Our analysts at Heritage, who are very supportive of this conflict, as I am, are concerned. They think we're okay, but they're concerned in particular about the diminishing stockpile of Patriot defensive interceptors. That's what we're going to see the problem be